I'm the new 3 and I change. White Iverson.
Hey guys, it's Marissa, and today I have a very exciting video for you guys. I'm going to be starting a new series called Let's Talk, Get Ready With Me. So I've always done like a chit chat get ready with me when I had a lot to tell you guys about my life, and you guys have always seemed to like them. So this one's going to be like Let's Talk depression and being positive. Basically, I'm just going to do a regular chit chat get ready with me, but it's themed, and I'm just going to talk about, you know, like my past with depression and how I now stay positive. This has always been a very requested video, and I never really knew how to like sit down and just talk about it. But yeah, hopefully you guys like the idea of this. I would like to do more. I think the next one I want to do would be like my past relationships. Let me know if that's something you guys want to see.
Also, don't buy my ratchet nails.
Also, my hair is a mess. Like, I'm just a whole mess in this video. I'm sorry. If you guys are new here, hi, my name's Marissa. I do videos on makeup, fashion, music, you know, all of it, random stuff, like whatever. So please subscribe to me. We upload twice a week on Monday and Thursdays. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just tried to like talk to you guys and give you guys my advice on my life and share my experiences with you. I've never really opened up that much to you guys about things that have happened in my personal life. I want to start doing that more. Yeah, telling me I'm late. Yeah, let's just get started. I hope you guys enjoy. So I've already prepped and primed my face. I'm going to start off with my eyebrows. I don't know that I'm going to tell you everything I'm doing, but it will all be linked down below if I forget to mention something. I'm basically just going to be talking about being more positive, dealing with depression basically. So yeah, this is kind of like a topic that I don't really open up a lot about to many people. Like even in my personal life, I don't open up about it. There was definitely a time in my life, I'm not sure if I would say I was depressed because I never went and saw professional help and had a professional say, hey, like,
you're depressed.
But I definitely was not in a good place. It was more than just your average, I'm sad and I'm going through things. I feel different. Like when I'm even sad and going through things right now in my life, like I feel different than at that time in my life. I just, things weren't gonna get any better. Like that's just how you feel. Like that's your mentality. When you're dealing with being sad or going through something or depression or anything like that, like you have tunnel vision. Obviously, if you think you're depressed, you should go seek actual help. Some situations you just can't, like you need help. You need to talk about it. You need a professional. It's an illness. It's a mental illness, but it's an illness just like any other where you would go and see a doctor. But like I get in little, I like to call them like I'm in a funk, you know? Lately, the shit out of me. That's kind of what I've been in the past couple days or weeks. I think it's just because my life has changed so drastically within the last month or two. As you guys know, like I moved back home after I went to Florida. Honestly, the whole situation has been so much harder on me than I thought it would be, and I just feel like kind of lost. Like I just haven't been like feeling myself lately. So yeah, it's kind of what inspired me to do this video. I just want to let you guys know like my tips and tricks for when I'm going through something like this on how I don't go back to like that bad place where I used to be. So one of my major tips on how to stay positive is to have good people around you. Obviously, that's not going to do it. You can be surrounded by good people and still not feel like yourself, or you can still not be positive. But you need to be around good people, because if you're around bad people, bad energy, you can be so positive and eventually it's gonna catch on. But if you have all these negative friends and you're trying so hard to be positive, eventually you're gonna catch their vibes. Surround yourself with good people. I know that's what people say all the time. It's easier said than done. Otherwise, we would all have fabulous people in our lives and that's it. We would have no issues. But obviously, that's not how life goes. It's better to have less people in your life that are just good, genuine people, than to have multiple people that, you know, some of them are genuine, some of them are negative. Like, I feel like that's something I've always struggled with. The environment you're in and the people you surround yourself with need to be positive, or else it's going to affect you. If you're going out and partying all the time and that's not what makes you happy, how are you gonna be happy? Like, let's be real. Also, I think kind of setting goals and working towards something always help me. Like, I've realized whenever I feel kind of like alone, really focus on YouTube, I will really focus on my work, I will really focus on like certain things, and I think that's why YouTube is so awesome for me. And it's like a creative output. So even if it's not work, even if it's just some kind of creative output, if you make music, if you make art, like whatever you do for fun, like really dive into that and play basketball, if you play sport, whatever it is, you know what Another thing, I'm not gonna lie, I literally hate going to the gym. Hate forcing myself to go to the gym, but once I'm there, it's so therapeutic for me. It's just another way for me to kind of let off, like I just don't think about anything when I'm there because normally I'm dying. Or also for me, like doing my makeup, like anything like that, anything that you can like dive into and just kind of lose yourself in basically is something that's gonna help with like those bad days. I can tell you every trick in the book. I can have every trick in the book, which I don't have every trick in the book. You know, like you can live like the most positive life and you will wake up some days and just have a bad day. Like that's literally just life. And also at the end of every bad day that I have, yeah, you know, maybe I cried that day, who knows. Normally I probably cry because for me crying is so like therapeutic. I don't know. I go to bed and I just kind of try to remind myself this was just today. Tomorrow is gonna be a brand new day because like that's so true, you know. I'm going to be using the Nars Radiant Wear foundation or something. I got a sample of it from work. You need to learn that you can make yourself happy. Just you. That's it. You don't need anybody else. Boy can make you happy. No girl can make you happy. Because it's not true. Like you could have everything in the world and if you don't know that you're enough, like it's not gonna feel like enough. So just know deep down that you can make yourself happy, especially if you feel like you're not good enough, what you are. Watch some video on like manifesting things into your life. And some people don't believe in this. I definitely do. Do I think that you can sit on your ass every day and say, I'm gonna become a millionaire, and then one day you're gonna wake up and be a millionaire? No. But I think that something that is on your mind 24/7 like that and thinking positively about the outcome will help you subconsciously create your own positive outcome with it. Like I believe that. It goes the other way around too. Like I think if you in your mind keep saying this is gonna have a negative outcome, be thinking 24/7 about the negative outcome and it's gonna happen to you. I always try to like check my own thinking. Once I kind of realize that everything happens for a reason, the universe kind of like blocks situations from your life that create room for different, better situations. I've stopped like needing that kind of closure, I guess in a way I would call it, from why situations would happen. That's where kind of all the root of my issues came from. Especially number one, it just came from really honestly not loving myself. In high school, I was so not confident. I was so not happy with who I was. There was nothing wrong with me, that's just how I thought. Like I thought that every bad thing that happened to me was because of me. Not good enough, somebody is better than me. Literally what I blamed everything on, and that was so unhealthy. But once I kind of started loving myself and realizing like I'm a good person, I don't need anybody in my life to tell me that, like I know this, really that's when I started to see a huge shift. One, who I was as a person, and two, how I dealt with things. And I couldn't figure out how to do that until I dropped all the negative people from my life and all the boys from my life. I need to learn to be alone. I used to never know how to be alone. I would jump from not even relationship to relationship, but I would get out of a relationship and think that I needed to be talking to someone. I just didn't know how to be alone. Ever. And even if I was alone, I needed to be with a friend or something. Now I will go to the mall by myself. I will go get food by myself. Definitely learning how to be by myself taught me a lot about myself, and because of that I realized how I deal with situations, and just realizing that you're always growing is another thing. The world literally, it just never stops. Like it's always gonna go. You're always 1 second older than you were the last second. That's a good thing, you know? Like you have every day to be better and learn more and grow, and you don't have to stay in the same situations ever. You literally, and like only you, have the power to change every situation you're in. You can't change what happens to you. You can literally just change how you react to it. Like stuff just gets so much less complicated because it's like, okay, like I'm just gonna live my life, and once you learn how you want to react to all these situations that happen to you, it doesn't bother you so much. Also, this is another big thing. This is a big thing that a lot of people can't do, and I think that I only could do because I do YouTube and I love social media. Obviously, I'm on social media. Social media is a huge issue with our generation. I don't think that it's always positive. I think it's helped a lot with a lot of the issues that go on and educating younger people in them. You know, I don't watch the news. I don't take the time to educate myself like I should. And I think that social media has kind of helped our generation learn on certain topics that we should learn about. One thing I did was I deleted all of my high school social media accounts. So if you guys didn't know, when I was in high school, I did have my YouTube social media accounts, and then I had like personal social media accounts because I was like I had a personal Twitter and I had like a personal Instagram because I just wanted to live two separate lives. Like I didn't want the people in my high school to really know about my YouTube, and I kind of realized like having two accounts like that was dumb after I finished high school because it didn't matter anymore. So I deleted like my personal account basically with most of the the people that I had talked to in my real life, in my everyday life. I had all these social media accounts where I had like you guys following me, and I followed you guys, and I followed other YouTubers, and like at first I was not sure if that's what I wanted to do because I felt crazy about it, because I was just like, why am I doing this? And all my friends were like, are you sure you want to do that? But now I'm so glad that I did that. I think that was a lot of my issues as well, because I was always following people that were in my area that were also sad and posting sad things, and now I will not follow people like that. And I know that I've posted some like not positive things on Twitter because that's where I like go to vent, and I need to get out of that. Of course, like I said, it goes along with the people, it goes with social media too. Like, if you follow a bunch of people on social media that are just unhappy, always talking about how they're unhappy, always talking about how, you know, things don't get better, blah, 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 of course you're going to start thinking like that. Like, those things do take up room in your mind, and you don't need them there. And like I said, anything that makes me feel some type of way, I don't follow it. And the more that you kind of like start being more positive and surrounding yourself with more positive people, the more that it attracts you. Like, I totally think that you have bad energy, you're attracting bad energy. You have good energy, you're gonna attract good energy and good things. Another thing I forgot to say that I totally stand by is music definitely helps me when I am going through something. You guys know, hopefully, I've started doing playlist videos. It's because music is such a big part of my life. No matter what I'm going through, it doesn't even have to go with the situation I'm going through. Sometimes I will listen to literally trap music and I'm just having the worst day, and it's because I sing it and I just feel better. Or sometimes, you know, I just want to cry and I listen to sad music. Yeah, I haven't worn makeup in like over a week, but just kind of learning how to deal with your bad days and learning how to have the least of them. And if you guys didn't follow me like a year ago, when I graduated from cosmetology school, I just traveled so much for 6 months. Like, I went on so many trips. Just exploring the world gives me such this high of life. Before that, it was going to concerts, like, gave me this like huge high, and it's just like, fine, what gives you that, you know? Like, that's what I mean when being creative. Like, and being creative and doing my makeup gives me like a high as well. Like, it's just all like, find what literally warms your freaking heart and do that. Like, okay guys, so that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this helped you in any way. If you guys ever need anybody to talk to, just know you can talk to me. I'm very responsive on my Snapchat the most, so make sure you guys are following me on all my social medias. I try to respond on everything. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want more videos like this. But I will see you guys in my next video on either Monday or Thursday. So peace out.